Finally, we are back to winning ways. We are back to winning ways. 2-0, Chelsea defeated Everton at Stamford Bridge. 2-0, it ended in favor of Chelsea. Let me start off with the positive. The positive today, I think one of the most significant person that I need to talk about is Cole Palmer. He was the difference in this Chelsea team. In this game, he was the difference. Cole Palmer, he have had several injuries. He has been out for a while now, and he have missed several matches for Chelsea. But him coming back and starting this game and scoring that goal, do you know what? That goal that he scored, give it to any other Chelsea player in that pitch. The way they will conduct themselves, it will be as if Pickford have covered the whole post. They will not see any angle to shoot that ball from, or they will just blow the ball away, or maybe they will like cross the ball, look for who to pass. But Kobama being who he is, he still find the space. He find that angle, the place that Pickford was covering, that was where he scored the goal from. Cole Palmer being who he is. That is Cole Palmer for you. And you know what's another thing? I think I've forgotten about this, about Cole Palmer. He is an intelligent player when he's not with the ball. What do I mean? Him and Nicholas Jackson, they did this so well for us last season. When they are not with the ball, the way they mark the opponent, they does it so if you could remember some of the games that Chelsea played last season against some teams, those teams they find it difficult to play out from the back. Very, very difficult. Why? Because of the way we mark them. How do Cole Palmer and Jackson mark them? They cut off the passing lane of those players. They don't see who to pass the ball to. Or sometimes they set them up to pass the ball to the person that they can easily pressure and take the ball from. Kopama did that. He did that so perfectly today. And I remember, say, wow, this is what we have been lacking in this front. That was what we have been lacking. And maybe that also rubbed off Joao Pedro. Because Joao Pedro, today, since he came to the club, I have never seen him do this. And this is very essential for every striker. You need to put pressure on the centre back. When they are with the ball, put pressure on them. When the ball is on the air, put pressure on them. Challenge them. Don't let the ball to bounce or let them to get the ball. Always be on there and their faces. Joao Pedro did that perfectly well today. He did that exceedingly well. And since he came to the club, I've never seen him do that. This is the first time. Maybe they have worked on that, or maybe they saw that and they work with him on that. If he can continue to do this, do you know what? It's not as if Tarkowski, the centre backs at Everton, they are small guys or what. Maybe he was bullying them. No, that was not the case. It was a 50. He was out, as in the way he was mounting pressure on them. I love that so much when I was watching the game, and he never stopped throughout the entire 90 minutes. Kudos to Joao Pedro as well. And Kopama. Another person I need to point out is Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto playing from the right back. Sometimes I like the inversion, the inverting of our right back or our left back into the midfield. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Malo Gusto today getting the assist at a goal today, it shows that game that they played against Leeds, when Trevor Taloba, he was put to play as the right back. I don't like that. Even Caicedo playing as the right back, I don't like that. Just play players in their right position. Yes, the inversion, we are used to that. But playing players out of their position, I don't like that. Enzo Maresca, he complicates things for Chelsea, and which is not so. Today was very simple. We didn't. Everything was done simple, just simple. Don't make overthink things. Just make it simple and plain. We'll just get the victory. That's just it. We have good players to do these things. When Enzo Maresca start over complicating things, that's when we allow teams to grow into games, and they find us out, and all of a sudden we are scrambling. That is it. So another player that I need to talk about, who the things that he did was significant, very, very significant, is Garnacho. Garnacho for me was the worst player on the pitch today. In the game that Chelsea played against Everton, Garnacho was the worst player. Chelsea could have easily won this game before them two. They would have scored goals, We would have easily won this game, would have easily scored maybe 4, 5, 6, just like that. For Garnacho not to score a single goal in this game is criminal. For me, he is the worst player in the pitch. He never dribbled past the player that was marking him. He never passed him. The only time that he did that was when Sanchez gave him a long served the ball to him. That was the only time. And what did he do when he got to the post? He just ballooned the ball away. He was very, very poor. His performance. Immediately Gittins came in. You could see Gittins started, making being tricky. Gittins too. I don't think he's of the level of Chelsea. Both of them, Garnacho and Gittins. I just feel they are just like almost the same. But when Gittins came in, he could dribble past the players that were marking him. You could see that. But Garnacho never did that. And it's a good one for Enzo Maresca, even substituting him, observing that and removing him, bringing him out instead of making other mad changes that he used to do in other games. And who else again? Reece James. Reece James in the midfield. He helped us. We won all the midfield battle. We won them in. Everton is a very physical player, a physical team. So Reece James was very vital in that midfield for us. And also when Santos came in as well, he also won all his duels. Him and Reece James. So the midfield won the midfield. And then Sanchez, Enzo Fernandez. In the first 15 minutes, Enzo, I was so annoyed with him. He was lackluster, loose touches up and down, but he later grew into the game. He, started throwing passes, making runs, and tackling well. So that's it. As for me, Enzo, he's an average game. The person I need to call out again, I need to give his flowers is Wesley Fofana. Wesley Fofana could have easily been the man of the match in this game. Wesley Fofana, anytime he is at the back for us, you could see that we are a better team defensively. See, the work that he does at that back, the way he sees danger and he put off those dangers is so incredible. He's so incredible. I so much like the way that he defends for Chelsea. When he's at that back, he makes every other defender very good. That is Wesley Fofana. That is his effect at that back. And also the goalkeeper Sanchez. Sanchez's performance today, since the season started, apart from that Manchester United game, he has been doing well, perfectly well for us. And it's a good one from him. His services, the catch, the way he comes out to collect balls. I just love his performance. In general, we really played well today. It's just a shame that we didn't score more than 2 goals. We'd have easily gone 4 or 5. That's just because of we were wasteful at the front. So we now, after this game that we played, I think we are back in the top 4. Yes. So it's a good one for us. And guys, please, if you're a Chelsea fan and you love watching Chelsea content, Chelsea related content, just tune in anywhere you see this my video. If it's on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, anyway, just subscribe, follow. I'll be giving you good Chelsea content. I will see you in my next video.